Hi. A little bit ago, someone sent me a screenshot of what would happen when you tried to actually get any for a map off of weatherscan.me. And it appears normally when you load it from weatherscan.me. But what I noticed is that when it is actually loading in to this, if we do phone home, this actually appears completely normal. Like, it will actually show you the image, nothing is wrong with it, and it appears as intended in the actual emulator, or at least Weather Ranch's branch of it. But one thing I did notice is that when you actually try to load this particular image into a URL, you are greeted with this image, which is hilarious on its own for a multitude of reasons, including the fact that they quite literally had a commit where they uh, deleted the license to prevent us from using their branch of it, which is completely fine because we haven't really been using any of their code since we initially started weatherscan.net, but that's besides the point. But the whole point of this is to prevent other emulators from using AWN Network's server. And you know what? I get that. However, what I don't appreciate is when it's done poorly. Because when you look at the request headers for this particular image, it says refer. And what that implies is essentially meaning that unless you're referred from Weather Ranch's particular URL, it will greet you with this image. And you know what? I want to get around that. So I'm going to do it the old fashioned way. No Python code, no weird hackery shit, especially since I'm on Linux. I figured that might be the way people think I might be trying to go with this. So I'm going to go into network, and I'm actually going to refresh the URL. And you'll notice that instead of whatever we usually get, we get a 304. But that's kind of what I want in this situation. So I'm going to right click on this, and I'm going to edit and resend. And we're just going to go ahead and take the original refer URL from here. So let's go ahead and see how the header is actually set up really quick. Let's see. I'm going to try that again. Yeah, here we go. Refer weatherscan.me. So we are just going to go ahead and add that to this image. And we are going to resend it. And that actually gives us a 200, which is exactly what we want. And as you can see, that actually loads the initial travel map. So what I'm going to do, just to make things a little bit easier, I'm going to load this as a CURL so I can throw it into my terminal here. And I'm going to output it as travel.png. And I went ahead and downloaded it. And then we're going to load it. And that's how you get weather maps from weatherscan.me.